For me, it's a combination of understanding a market need or a consumer need, or sometimes both together, with a clear intention of what you want to achieve with that, and then using these smart people to help drive solutions that address that.
So much of our audience are people who, at various levels, various roles within organizations who want to drive change, right? They see the possibility to make adjustments in a process to get closer to customer pain and needs, to drive change, take risks, but they struggle. So you talk about, injecting an innovation approach and innovation mindset into individual processes. How do you go about doing that, either with maybe some specific examples from your past or even just kind of general advice?
Every company I've worked with is a little bit different, but one example probably that can resonate with people is what we did at Moen, the plumbing company. And, I think that continues to date. But really, when you think about this company at the time, it was primarily focused on durability and style. So you think about, okay, very strong brand, very well positioned in the market, but we want to drive growth. Okay, so you can come up and say innovate, and people can come up with some crazy ideas for, as my boss at the time used to say, like faucets that have lasers. Like you can come up with any idea. But when I think about this intentional approach, for me, it was really about understanding where do we want to drive the growth. And some of that may be organic, some may be inorganic, some may be core business, some may be category expansion. Understand how that growth is going to be planned, and that gives you the opportunity to identify in which areas is innovation going to be relevant, which can turn into the innovation strategy. So in the case of Moen, the big transformation happened when we said, okay, we need to be appealing to other broader audience that really is interested in a more meaningful brand. So the brand went from being style and durability to becoming a water brand. We bring water experiences to your house. And with that, we can really now start putting some emphasis in the areas where water is important in your house. So we develop pillars. We say we're going to be driving, water quality. We're going to be driving pleasurable experiences in the home, etc. So with that strategy, then you can target projects to that.
Yeah.
You can target those projects and then make intentional investments on whether I want to go and do that project versus I want to do another line for, this customer. So that for me is what means, being intentional and transforming the way you run your business with an innovation strategy tied to that.
So okay, thank you for sharing that, because I love that, and I want to see if we can make that just a little more real. I don't know about you, but one challenge that I see with corporate innovation is always that within the enterprise you have a lot of, especially in engineering first firms, right, or product first firms, you have a lot of really smart people and really smart experts who know how to solve problems, whatever the problem is, right? Which may not always be a good thing, but they know how to do things. That often leads, in my experience, to people either doing the same thing over and over again, or maybe kind of ignoring the customer. How do you bridge things like these pillars, this new framework for thinking about exploration and innovation against, as you say, water quality, pleasurable experiences, with the mindset and skills and expertise of engineers and product designers who, pride themselves on their ability to quickly come to an answer and ship it?
For me, it's a combination of understanding a market need or a consumer need, or sometimes both together, with a clear intention of what you want to achieve with that, and then using these smart people to help drive solutions that address that. Okay, now, many times that solution may only be a technical solution, and I think that's when you really have to also insert the business acumen of different roles in an organization to understand, how is that going to feed your market, what type of profitability it might drive, what is going to be the growth curve of that. So for me, the role of the innovation leader in this question that you're asking is really bring those constituencies together to create a point of view, and then prove that point of view through experimentation, through prototyping, through small introductions, through launches. And for me, that's the systematic process that allows you to really take the kernel of an idea into a new full product and potentially a product category.
And I want to put an exclamation point on that. I love the way you just framed that up, right? But you said something really key. You said prove that point of view.